Welcome to a brand new session of Poker Time with new players, some old, some new. Grant.
This is one of the new ones. This is Max. This is Max Young. He is a tournament crusher.
Indeed. His Hendon is, I imagine, very impressive. I don't know what it is.
It's well over $1 million at this point.
Gotta be.
K6, semi-regular. Wheel, of course, the interns are in a tizzy.
He's back. That hair, though, never left.
He just leaves it in the studio. Caremio and Ken, Destroyer of Worlds. And, of course, on the far right there, somebody we haven't seen on Poker Time for quite a while. It's the Rooster.
Yep. We see Max open under the gun with 6-5 of clubs and does flop a club draw. Top pair for Ken.
If we know anything about Ken, we know he's probably not folding on any street for any amount of money.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Turn and river could scare him. Also, maybe Max won't always continue. We'll see. Although, got to be continuing most turns. Oh, my.
That's a turn that does hit Ken with some frequency, as it did this time, but Max is going to want to rep it as well.
Oh, my God.
A big part of his range.
Max has ace, king, queen, queen, jack, jack, 10, 10. Queen, jack suited. And clubs. And probably some straight draws. Ken has to call here, though.
Of course.
Big bet for Max, but pretty quick call for Ken. And it's a miss.
It looks like showdown value, but it's really not.
Max knows that.
I guess Ken could have another flush draw that Max is now beating, but that's a rarity.
Max can try and fold out maybe king queen here. He's going to bet and look how quickly it goes.
he can see the look at. He knows he's getting called. It's just like,
yeah. Max went full pot there on the river, and that is, how to lose like $700 in 60 seconds by Max Young. Congratulations, sir.
Ken does the thing where he always puts the chips in instead of just saying call sometimes.
Yes.
Which he did it quickly, to his credit, but still, as Max, that's a little painful when you know they're going in and you still have to wait a couple seconds.
Yeah, you just got to wait. That's just the deal.
Just in case he's not going to actually put them in.
Yeah.
This is better for me. If this is okay, I'd prefer this one. Okay.
Reloading 700. Yep. You just put it on C.
Yep.
So you hear that? Yeah, I need 700. Hold.
Here's K6 with the 6 and the 3. So they start off playing 5-10 here. They were already talking, I'll tell you, at the beginning of bumping it up to adding a straddle, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's coming soon.
Got the big screen TVs up here. This is great. We can watch Jeopardy outside.
Nothing for anybody here.
Isn't this where Sandy lives?
55.
Yeah, 55.
K6 is going to rep it and going to
Bep it.
bep it.
He got
Bep it.
He bepped it.
It's going to rep it and schlep it. Now, what rhymes with rep? That makes sense. Nothing.
Schlep?
Not
You
really.
kind of schlep the chips back to your stack.
I guess. There should be like a really good word, though, there. Rep
Script.
it and what?
Scrap.
Screp. Screp it.
Look, it's like you got scraped, but you say script.
Oh, yeah.
I got script.
Okay. I mean, sure.
That's not his hand.
Unlikely he got the same 2 cards. It's probably a remnant from last time. He is going to play. No, he's not.
We'll never know.
Fake bet.
No.
There's a liberating feeling in not knowing, though.
Ken does have 6-3 suited, and he is going to play it from the button.
Indeed. Here's the rooster with the 8-7.
I'm not going to do the rooster thing.
Oh, really? Not even once?
Here comes the rooster!
It was like 100% you were going to do the rooster thing.
Yeah.
All right. And gutter and open-ender, depending on who you are.
If you can't figure it out, then, that's too bad.
Yeah, maybe read our book. Ken continues.
Raise or call from the rooster?
Both are reasonable.
Looks like a raise is incoming.
Yep. See how much he makes it.
Raise. 175.
175. That's a good raise. That would work a lot, but not against this hand. Not
Although
right
he
now.
is getting value right now with his 8
It's
high.
true. It's true. A 7 might get the rooster in a little bit of trouble.
A little bit.
Not too much, probably. Hey, what do you know? It's a 7.
Wow.
And that's the nuts for Ken. And the rooster looks like he's firing.
Bet.
He still has 6%. You know, it could happen.
Yep.
Ken must be feeling pretty good right now. He's probably putting the rooster on 2 pair.
And there's the raise. So hard to put Ken on 6-3, but
He could have it, and he could have a set.
absolutely.
I think you gotta probably get rid of this one at this point for this size raise.
It sucks to have the straight draw and not be able to get there, you know, not be able to realize your equity. To put in the money and not be able to realize your equity is poopy, but Ken tells me at 3-6. Truth teller Ken.
He's not really a liar, that guy.
He's got integrity.
Didn't work.
Integrity.
We got our final players here. It's Alex.
Yep.
He was very limpy last time he played. He limped almost everything.
He did limp a lot. It's an interesting mix of some guys who are going to limp sometimes. K6 will do that as well.
Wheel will do that sometimes.
Premium, not so much, and Max kind of never, I think. So
well, K6, we know the wheel has kings, but K6 is limped with 8-7 suited.
there are the kings.
Small raise over the limp. The
Here
rooster
comes
with
the rooster.
he's got the 3-betting hand, the ace-5 of clubs. I imagine we'll see a 4-bet most of the time from
Have
Wheel.
to believe we're getting a 4-bet right now. And the rooster, sad to find out he just stepped in it again.
Probably time to give this one up. I guess you could call. The price is pretty decent, although
You're
the
out of position.
the SPR is not good.
And you're out of position. This isn't a hand to call with in this spot. I think this is a raise or fold spot.
Yeah, if they were 3K deep each, I could see a call.
Wheel putting in the 4-bet is pretty. I think it's a pretty comfortable. I'm always folding, not putting in the 5-bet with ace-5 spot.
Even if you were 10K deep?
Oh, I did.
Oh
Had a flush.
no, I'm talking about this spot.
This spot,
Yeah.
yes.
Like Wheel's gonna have it a lot more than he isn't when he puts in the 4-bet.
Yeah, although
there.
we've seen him with some speed in some recent
What's
sessions
your real name?
from time to time.
Yeah, true that. Dog.
Don't.
K9.
That's better.
Wheel again with the hand.
A little different. Not quite as good.
He's got a king.
He does.
Before it was kings. Now it's king. One less letter. That's all. Right? Everyone gets out of his way this time. No one wants any of the wheel. I was going to say the rooster, but the rooster folded. And here comes some aces anyway. Alex and Wheel flop reasonably well.
80.
Big bet from Wheel.
80.
Alex probably going to call. Raising is another option, but I like the call.
What's up?
Luckily, Bryce doesn't have anything that can draw and sort of come in kind of
The audience knows him as K6, Jonathan.
Yes.
Please stay canon.
I am sorry. The context clues, though, should have given it away. Is Alex going to lead this jack?
Interesting.
Very
Oh,
interesting.
2 spades didn't do anything for you.
Wheel thinks you're only allowed to lead if the turn improves your hand.
Apparently, you had nothing, and then the 2 of spades came in when you bet, so that means
Just
the
play
2 of
the player
spades is
and
what
just,
did it.
like, move all in, but I'm not going to.
10 seconds. You can fold.
Really? If I
I'm
fold,
getting
you
Bill
should-
Clinton vibes from Wheel.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
see that. And Wheel just lets it go. I don't know. I got to tell you, Grant, in position, might have to call that one.
Yeah, I could see calling there.
Might have to
Although
call that
a
one.
king or a queen might be no good.
I know. Queen especially.
Yeah.
But might have to call that one anyway.
Well, you like to call.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I would have.
Really like it.
What voice are you doing right now?
I love it.
Casino card.
You're just not going to respond. You're just going to say stuff that's different than.
I'm doing Keenan Thompson doing a character on Saturday Night Live, but I'm not sure which one.
Okay.
You're lucky.
All right. It's like a
I love it.
character you dreamed up in a fever
Well,
dream.
I'm sure I've seen him do something like that many
You're,
times.
you're absolutely very fortunate that
Jay didn't
I
have
didn't
shit.
get to see cards.
Very fortunate that you have the best hand.
Ooh, another good hand for Alex. Is he going to limp it?
No. No, Alex. You're not going to limp this. You're not going to limp it, Alex.
He's not. He's
All
reaching for green
right.
chips. He's raising
Whoa,
really
was that
big.
65?
So he seems to have a strategy of limping or raising really big.
Give me the damn blinds or everyone sees a flop. Wheel has a hand that he probably should not fold.
I don't know. When he makes a 65,
Yeah.
it doesn't. There's not really a huge need to call. It's fine to call, of course, but
It's probably fine to call.
there's no ante or anything.
Is Wheel going to call? He is. It's cash.
I guess you could 3-bet. I don't know.
You're deep-ish. You could definitely 3-bet.
And Alex flops top again.
Let's see how much he bets now. 125 into 135. Wowie McGowie on a pretty dry board.
He's just going big sizing in this one.
And Wheel's going to pretend to think. I
Yep.
don't know why. There we go. Okay, good job, Wheel.
Trying to slow Alex down or something. That never works.
I mean, after he's already bet and you know you're folding, I don't know. The only thing you're slowing down is the game.
What I mean is in the future. Like,
Yeah,
he
that-
thinks Alex is trying to bully him or something.
I
Which
guess.
we see is not the case. But it's easy to feel that way.
It is. But that fake think, I just don't think that does anything for anybody.
No, I don't think it does either.
But, Wheel might disagree, and maybe he's right if he were to disagree.
Maybe.
But he wouldn't be.
Okay.
Wheel made at least one really good decision today. He chose that blue.
You like that blue?
I do. I like that blue.
I do love playing with you, though.
Here comes the rooster.
We're kind of doing a whole colors of the rainbow thing. Everyone's wearing different colors.
Yeah, black and gray, the typical rainbow
We
colors.
got black and gray, then we got green, then we got blue, then we got sort of an orange, then we got white-ish, then we got like a light green and a dark green. Come on, that's Benetton, buddy.
That's like the alternative Skittles rainbow, not the primary Skittles rainbow. You know, when you get like the tropical flavors or something.
Tropical Skittles.
Yeah.
Guava Skittles. Mango Skittles?
Sure. Mango Skittles.
Mango Skittles. If that doesn't exist, it should.
You know what's good?
What?
Just mangoes, just normal mangoes.
Yep. I
Although
actually
they're
prefer
difficult,
those.
difficult to get into, you know.
What do you
Takes-
mean?
Well, not to get into, but it's a bit more of a process to make them eat worthy than other fruits.
Like an apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do a little work, but not too much. It's not like a pineapple, which is like you gotta put on gloves.
Right, but with a
And a
mango,
hat.
you don't know where the good fruit stops and the bad fruit starts. Sometimes.
I mean, that's just the mark of an inexperienced mango person.
it's
that's
called
a 3-bet
It's called a
from-
mangon.
That's a 3-bet from Caremio. And
That's called depolarizing the range, Jonathan. That's what it's called.
Well, if he can get a call from Alex, this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And
He did not.
Cannot.
But K6 certainly coming along with 2 9s,
Hell yeah.
also known as the speed limit.
Incorrect. Great flop for K6.
An obligatory continue. Oh, as I say, an obligatory continue for Caremio on this board, but I guess I was wrong.
K6 betting 200.
And what the hell's going on
wow.
here?
I guess he's got nefarious plans.
Hey, one of those plans might be hitting a jack. That's a good plan.
Probably not the jack of diamonds, but since it goes check, check.
K6 is not going to like this. He's going to be
see it.
unhappy.
There it is. Yeah, I don't blame him. That is tough. You bet 200, and he
Yeah.
called anyway. I don't know why. Out of position.
I assume Caremio had some sort of plan
Yeah.
for the Turner River had he not hit a jack, but then plans changed.
I assume he did. I hope he did.
That was a bit of a strange one.
Yeah. That is.
That's what you're supposed to do. You just drink your sparkling water like everything you just did was normal.
Very strange to 3-bet that hand and then check call on that flop. But if you can make it work,
By hitting the jack. Yeah.
there's a seat for you in at the table.
What? What are you saying?
If he makes it work, there's a seat for him
Okay.
at the table, so he can eat.
Oh, like a dinner table.
Yeah, or like a boardroom table where you can talk to people.
Wheel has kings again,
Wow,
and he's against ace-5 again. Is this the same hand?
it is not.
All right. What's different about it? I can't tell.
I would explain it, but I worry for the listeners.
Yeah.
Everyone folds. I assume K6 is just gonna. Oh, it's such a
Yeah,
small raise. He has to
K6 has
call.
to call. It's tiny
Oh
raise.
no, Wheel. Why?
Oh, poor wheel.
And there's the ace. Let's see if wheel makes a whole thing about how unlucky he was.
Let's see if K6 gets hit by a king on the turn.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, check.
You checked, okay, thanks.
You can go either way here as wheel. Betting is fine.
Betting is definitely fine.
Checking is also fine.
Especially not having a spade in your hand. I think it's a reason to bet.
Raise. 175.
K6 is going to raise.
Whoa!
and
What
he's,
the
he's
heck?
found the perfect hand to raise against. There aren't many, but this is a good hand to raise against.
Except he's probably going to fold now, right?
It's true, but I don't think Will was going to put another cent in the pot.
Yeah,
without
you're
improving.
probably right.
Like if you're going to raise,
I mean, if it comes 2 red deuces on turn and river, all the draws miss. It's
Yeah.
possible.
maybe.
Probably have to call.
I just meant pip wise. Like,
That is it. That's true. I'm with you on that one, dog.
thanks.
Sure. I mean, I guess if wheel had ace 4, it'd be the perfect hand to raise.
The
against.
ace magnet.
Right, Grant?
comes out with an ace.
Why?
Because you'd be pipping him.
What about ace deuce?
Well, you're not pipping him now, are you? Ace
Why?
because you have ace 5, so you're 1 pip better.
But what about? But what about chopping? It happens too often.
But not on the flop.
But on the river, you're almost always chopping
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that hand.
yeah, almost always. Here come deuce 3 though, and then the 5 plays.
You made a good point.
Yep, K6 with king 10 of clubs. K6 with K10. It's so cool.
And he
There's
hits
a
a
10.
10.
And a club.
Nothing for the rooster.
25.
Bet and a fold. It's how they play in Slovenia.
You just feel like you need to keep talking sometimes,
don't
and so
know.
you say things that don't mean
I'm
anything.
just letting myself go today.
I see that.
You know, we started off sort of glitchy with the feed, but it looks like it's cleaned itself up.
That's good. That means the AI has not fully taken over yet. Oh, I saw a glitch.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, they
You.
started listening now.
Yeah.
I can't pitch over the button with these ginormous blocks.
Wheel with another playable hand. He's either had king, queen, or kings about 50% of the time so far, it feels.
Does it?
Yeah, and this time he's just going to take it down. He
Raised
made
to
it-
50, by the way.
Yeah, which is odd considering that he just 3-bet to 80 over 35.
Very odd. But when in Rome,
To each wheel, their own wheel. You know, that's what I would say to that.
you sure you'd say that?
I did already. It's too late.
But you would? I understand you did, but would you? We're talking about the future now, not the past.
Yeah, I'll say that again.
Okay, not now, though.
Take it to the
Oh,
bank.
we're playing the
Yeah, you can say that. That's a good one.
Yeah. You're getting 4% over there.
Look at these guys fist bump like
Like it's 2001.
Hoodie Brothers. They have similar hoodies with
I feel like Wonka should be here.
me too, Wheel.
Wonka's in Texas. Eating barbecue and sleeping on a couch or something.
I'd like one too, please.
K6 with K6.
Hey, he has to play it.
It's his namesake.
Has to raise it.
I mean, it is small
Alex
blind to
is
big
gonna
blind.
Fold and
Makes plenty of sense.
Of course, it's fine.
Brian, is there a shower up here? Do you say? Yes.
You do know what this was before? It was a poker room, right?
Yeah.
They had to have a
They
shower.
redid the bathroom. There's a bathroom up here.
They had to have a shower here.
For Dave.
We return.
Raise. 45.
K6 been playing a lot of hands, but they all make sense.
This one certainly does.
Maybe not all, but this one certainly does, as you said.
I was getting
He likes that ace-5 off anyway.
He did play it from early position.
Under the gun, even.
Check.
We're 7-handed. We don't need to be dramatic about it.
check.
Early position is fine. Ooh, deuce on the turn. It does
Well-
give a gut shot to K6 as well.
Let's see if Will puts in the raise or slow plays it.
He's giving him the old hee-haw.
Classic Wheel.
I gave you a chance to bet it.
See, that's what you do. You just like dirty check. Used to
Dirty
be
check.
illegal.
What?
Check raise. used to be illegal.
10 seconds.
Thank you.
Gonna just call, and a 3 would be devastating, but it's not coming.
It's a full house for Wheel, and K6
Oh.
is going to bluff at it.
Bet
K6
125.
repping, I'm not sure, a
A
good
9?
9,
A good 9, yeah. Maybe 10s.
but really trying to fold a
I'm
9
going
out, I
to,
assume.
Raise to 300 total.
Raise 300. Fold.
Yep.
Thanks.
Button.
Well, Wheel got the max there.
Yeah, I think so.
I guess if he 3-bet pre, maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe he bets the flop then, and
Yeah.
K6 just folds.
Yeah. All that howdy doody talking really induced some cash flying his way.
I'm not sure if that's true, but that is two things that happen at the same time.
I think it's a good description of Wheel's chatter, though, at the table.
Howdy doody talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Raise 35.
We haven't seen a hand from Max since that first one, huh?
Yeah.
When he got shellacked.
He's
by
busy
Kay.
thinking about his ICM situation. He's a tournament guy.
Yeah.
You had the best.
He just doesn't realize it's a cash game, you know.
Just saying, you play one hand. All right, yeah, he called you, buddy, but get in there. Get in that pool and
Come on,
swim
kid.
around.
I believe in you.
Nah, fine. He hasn't any hands. Whatever.
I have a jack.
I'm sure I'll play some at some point. Max has been someone we've talked to playing on Poker Time for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
He never wanted to because he didn't want people to see his cards. But then something changed. His life changed, and here he is.
What changed?
I don't know.
He wanted
Yes.
people to see his cards now.
Raise
Here comes the rooster.
40. Fold.
Here comes the rooster.
Call.
And just a call from K6 with Ace King. I am out of my head over here.
Are you out of your mind?
He brings nice. He brings in Caremio, and here comes Ken. Is Ken gonna put in a big 3-bet? It feels like he is.
Raise 1.
Yep.
Were you waiting on an indication?
I was just looking at his face.
Was it hard to find?
Okay. That's a good song. And now this would be an incredible time to put in the re-raise. But we see a call from K6 instead,
And that'll bring Caremio in. Is Caremio considering doing a kind of strange back raise thing? We've seen him do it with a weaker hand than this in the last session when he had King 7.
this hand plays pretty well as a call here
It does.
with its stack depths. And nobody flops nothing.
Caremio with the best hand, but it's scary to try to get to showdown.
Ace of spades for K6, and Ken is going to keep on keeping on, it looks
I could
like.
see Ken winning with this bet.
Absolutely. There goes, understandably, there goes K6. Very hard to continue as Caremio.
Right. There's so many outs against you if you're not
Yeah.
ahead. I mean, if you are ahead.
Like, how are you, there's so many bad turn cards, even if you are, like you're saying, ahead. You don't know where you are.
Nicely done from Ken with the aggression.
Ken is like, his new nickname is the Instant Pot. He's put so much pressure on
That's
you.
a really good poker
I
nickname.
just came up with that. Thank you. He doesn't always put that much pressure on you,
No,
but
he
sometimes he does, and here was an example.
You misused the nickname.
Yeah. No, we
got to save it for somebody else.
Yeah.
But, he already has a nickname. It's Destroyer of Worlds.
I'm gonna call him Instant Pot though for the rest of this episode. I think
Okay.
that's all.
I'm not going to mind that.
Only if he's like deserves it though.
Next month, May.
Or maybe it'll just become a verb, like he's instant potting.
I
No,
don't
'cause the word pot is going to confuse people, right? Potting.
It's not a pot limit game.
That's true. K6 limping the 3 high.
All right.
Sure.
It's suited.
And flops nothing. Well, I guess he's got the
Backdoor steel wheel, baby. What are you talking about?
You're right. A bet would do it. And he does bet $20, and Max is bluffed. How does this guy win?
You should definitely title this episode like $1 Million Tournament Winner
Yeah.
Bluff to Oblivion.
By 3 high. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I will.
Just sounds like
Oh,
a-
the triple barrel first hand is pretty good, too.
Yeah.
That's how they do it, you know?
Yep.
That's how
It's all bullshit. All of the YouTube thumbnails, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
They're all lying to you.
Almost always it's a lie. Sucks. But still we click.
That is why they lie.
Correct. Alex says, no, sir. K6 says, out. Damn spot.
You know what? Silence is okay.
Instant Pot makes it 35 and wins.
See, but there was a moment there where we were both quiet, and that was okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, surfing?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I guess you can miss the 500 then. I mean, whatever.
Doing a 10-day boat trip and then going stand at a land camp for another 10 days.
What?
Should be fun.
That's cool, except for the snakes.
I don't really think there are many snakes over there, actually. I mean, maybe a few some sea snakes.
Yeah, those are the worst.
Yeah, it's funny.
Raise
The
35.
first group,
Fold.
there's a bunch of guys I went to college with, and then the second group of people.
Looks like Max Young is crawling out of his shell here.
While mid-story, which is not necessarily a tell for a pro like him.
No. Makes it 110. The dominating hand.
Yeah, two separate groups. No, they're both surfing, but it's two separate groups of people in the same region, and the place where the one.
It's like he's
starts is-
going to maybe get action from Wheel. It's hard to tell sometimes with Wheel.
It's really hard to tell.
It's in a certain part of Indonesia where a lot.
Phil Wheel does this and folds a large percentage of the time.
Or a
Yep.
This is one of those times.
long from, so
Wheel makes a good fold.
Yep.
it makes
Max makes a good raise.
not that random, but
Everybody goes home happy.
For once.
It's like you went to a Bennigan's. You know what I'm saying?
Then again.
Everybody goes home happy.
Ah, their whiskey cake is amazing.
Whiskey cake.
Yeah.
The fried onion burger deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Double fried onion
Burger deluxe with the sauce and the slop.
and the whiskey cake on the side.
Oh, hell yeah, baby. Give me that Coca-Cola. Wheel's going to fold.
I can almost think that.
you just passed the threshold, Jonathan.
Beautiful hand for Caremio. Can't say no to such a lovely hand.
This lady in the office
Rooster,
next to me,
probably 3-betting now. He's calling. I guess he's in position this time.
her and her dog,
Sure. This is a good calling hand.
she showed
And
me
ditto
the
for
picture.
K6. Everybody's suited, Grant.
And they're all different suits. That makes it exciting.
It's like we're having a board meeting.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's suited. Nobody flops
I
a
mean,
pair except for the rooster.
Caremio's got a pretty interesting flop here with
Yeah.
the gut shot and the backdoor diamond draw with 2 overs.
He's going to continue. And this may just end the hand. Nope. The rooster should call and does call.
He's getting 3-1. He's got the backdoor nut flush
Yeah.
draw. He has bottom pair.
Got the button.
I saw a picture.
It was pretty cheap.
She got a picture of it.
That is the nuts for
Whoa.
Caremio. The rooster is drawing dead. Caremio checks the
Oh.
nuts.
Will the rooster? No, the rooster is not going to fall into that chicken coop.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. No longer the nuts for Caremio, but you got to believe you have the best hand nearly always.
You often are against trips, too, so it's a pretty good spot.
350.
Massive overbet. Well,
Caremio messes around with sizing more than pretty much anybody else on the show.
agreed.
And it's giving the rooster pause with bottom pair. It's interesting.
Sounds like it
Well, if you're the rooster, you think it's trip tens or nothing most of the time,
You wouldn't expect king queen when he checks the turn.
right? And you wouldn't expect Jack 10. You expect him to bet the turn with Jack 10 also
Yeah.
most of the time.
You wouldn't expect a 9 to do this.
No way.
Or a pocket pair even above the jack, most likely.
But when he bets 350 into 255,
I drove a couple.
it's like he's saying he's Jack 10 or King Queen or maybe 7-8 suited.
I had my wife walk across the
It's an odd story, and it might work out for Caremio.
Maybe Ace 10.
Nope, the rooster thinks
Yeah.
better of it.
two-story.
Rooster has better hands to call with there anyway.
He does, but you can see the Caremio's odd sizing really almost worked there.
Yep. The Rooster's a good guy to go after with weird sizing. On
Yeah,
the
he
river, I
he
think.
doesn't like a suspicious story.
Right.
You know, he's gonna try to call you out on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that check and then overbet really almost worked for Caremio. It was pretty cool.
How do you know how deep?
Interesting line.
Yeah. I suppose he was probably going for the check raise on the turn.
Oh, probably.
Well, there was places where
Well, Caremio gonna straddle. He's gonna try to start a round. Looks like.
I think they have said they're starting
20.
at least a round of straddles. I'm told that is the case. We'll see if anyone's a liar.
Well, it does happen.
Raise 75.
The Rooster with pair of fours makes it 75. A lot of players at the table would have 3-bet Alex's hand in that spot. He folded,
Heads up.
which is also a fine play.
Only one ace left in the deck for Caremio. And he's going to... Whoa.
He's going to hit it, but the Rooster's also going to hit his 4.
Bet 50.
It's a little bit of a dangerous spot for Caremio. If he improves in any way, it's going to be bad.
Kind of a bad time to start the straddle if you're Caremio.
Yeah. Why did he
Lots
do that?
Bigger than it has to be.
Probably going to see another bet incoming here.
Yep. Yep. He's loading up. This is one of those spots where... Oh, Caremio folds instantly.
Nice,
Wow.
nice fold.
Good deal.
I mean, you're really not beating anything of value.
You aren't, but you're supposed to call with some of your range, and top pair is pretty good.
Yeah, but you have a lot of pairs with gut shots and stuff like
Yes.
that. If you want to prioritize those over a top pair that can't improve against a lot of the Rooster's hands.
Strong agree, sir. That's me agreeing with you.
I figured that out by the use of the word strong agree.
Oh, okay. I won't feel the need to interpret everything. I don't know what's going on here, man. What is with this flickering?
It's the AI.
GPT 6.
Got mad at us. So we asked it for a recipe for punch, and we altered the recipe slightly. We didn't think that it could see us altering the recipe. We
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
think it had that capability yet.
You're
but
ridiculous. There are cameras everywhere, man.
Yeah, so that's the problem.
Anyway, Ken, the Destroyer of Worlds, defending, somehow does not hit. Feels like he always wins all of these hands.
Something's wrong.
He hasn't lost it yet. Caremio is going to continue and...
Does not an all-in, but, it's a bet. Ken is not folded yet.
Now he has.
He really thought about it there.
He really did.
I think Ken usually makes pretty quick decisions. I don't think he was posturing. He's kind of the opposite of Wheel in that way.
Agreed. Even looking at him now, he's thinking about it if he shouldn't have folded, I think. He's like ruminating.
Contemplating.
Looking within. Engaging in mindfulness.
Okay. King 10 for the Rooster. This will be a litmus test for his looseness on the session. At least for now. It can change over time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I know. I heard he was just running this as a grip to con people at cornhole.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't really talk too much about that. 'cause
Max
I
gets
had
it.
phenomenal
That's how you do it.
That's what I heard.
You just put the 20 out and nobody can handle the
You
20.
put out 20, they give you 15.
With his wife again.
It's a pretty good deal.
It's a good deal. If you could repeat it forever, that's infinite money.
That is. That's an infinite money glitch.
That's great. We should work on that.
Just straddle.
That's all you got to do.
I mean, that's step one.
All right. I'll try it.
Step two is out of your control.
Right? They got 4 bags. No wonder we won.
Alex with
I got 4
Ace Jack
Exactly.
will limp, it looks like.
Indeed. Huh.
Alex, the limpiest of players that we've had for a while. It's interesting to watch.
Well, the place where it matters really is Max is going to come in when he wouldn't have otherwise.
Well, and the Rooster's going to go ahead and isolate for everybody because he's got Ace Jack as well.
145.
And there is the
145. That is a, it's just a raise, and it's a
You're right.
large raise. I could see this getting through everybody.
Yep. I could also see Ken calling.
I could see, well, now that Alex is called, I can see Ken calling for sure. I think Max will certainly fold.
Ken folds. Max folds.
And we have a battle of the Ace Jacks.
Always fun.
They even share suits.
Even funner. Flop. 10, Jack, Queen, 2 hearts.
So no hearts for either player. We're going to chop unless somebody folds, which could certainly happen.
Bet 130.
There's the call.
I'm sensing that we're checking it all the way down from here
Unless
on out,
a
though.
king comes off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel you. That card is a check card. And let's see. It's hard to think how you get value here.
Well,
so
they
no
each
one
made
tries.
20 bucks in the hand, so there you go.
Yep. Ken and Max is 20 bucks.
Ace king.
Max would have had a 9.
Max would have made the straight.
Yeah.
Indeed. Ken would have had a 5.
That
A
would
river
have
to
been a
5.
pair.
Don't laugh. Max down 700. Ken up 1,400.
Ken crushing it.
Always. Always.
Destroyer of worlds.
You think you know Ken, but the problem is he knows you.
That's how he destroys your world.
Right, because he knows you and he sees how you think better than you think you see how he sees.
I'm done with this now.
You've been
It's enough.
you've had not a lot of patience today.
Well, maybe you've been extra annoying.
It's
Who knows?
possible. No, it's possible. I agree. That's going to happen.
Yeah, every once in a while. Queens for wheel. He's had all the big pairs. Well, not really, but he's had two kings and queens. That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. Hit King Queen a few times also.
That's not a big pair. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh. Huh. Alex not going to call this.
It's only 30 more.
Yeah. But come on. It's Queen 6 off.
He's gonna call.
Alex says, I'm here to play. I'm not here to stay. I'm here to play for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, you definitely are more annoying than normal right now.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know why. I don't know why. 2 10s are not Wheel's favorite cards to see, but it's usually okay. Is Alex considering making a move, repping a 10? It looks like it.
That would be interesting, but no.
I think he was thinking about it.
I mean, it would have been weird if he was thinking about calling, so.
From the master.
Well, the Cremio would do something like that.
Call.
Yeah.
Probably not with the Queen 6 off.
Maybe not.
But I feel you. You're clearly referencing the earlier hand with
Yeah.
King Jack off.
I am.
Against K6. Turn to the Miracle Jack.
The master.
And we saw some frustration.
Coyote.
Always love to see the pain.
That would be awesome. I mean, we still have the inspection and all that, so we'll see if it ends up being a thing.
Is it in the stretch between like 10th and 30th where all the restaurants and stuff are?
Pretty close, I think.
Some junky hands in the blinds so far.
Yeah, it is.
Option?
Alex just lets it go, which is fine.
That Killingsworth
Indeed.
38.
King 5 against 10. Whoa.
Yeah, that's on.
Well, that's a good flop. I don't think you're going to see any action, but it's a good flop.
Check, check.
A club would be nice, and there's a club,
You
so
ask, you get.
the Rooster's going to be emboldened by that in case is going to love to see the bet.
Is he going to get popped right now in the face?
Nope, looks like we're going to see a call. And a club would be devastating.
Yes.
It is
There's
not a
no
club. Will Rooster bluff?
7-8 would come in here. That's it. And Rooster is going to Put on his bluffing shoes.
I think it's just gonna be a snap call and move along type situation. Oh, not a snap.
Well, he's just deciding if he's raising, clearly.
Yeah, he's not
certainly
gonna fold.
fold. Looks like he is going to go for the raise to 300.
The min raise, and that's gonna do it.
Insta-fold.
And I'll do it for this episode as well. We'll see you
Yep.
for the continuation of this session next time on Poker Time. Nice.